Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Traders Corner. First of all, I would like to thank all my subscribers and also few traders who have approached me directly to clarify doubts. So I would like to thank all of them once again for giving your continued support. And as a part of the traders who have approached me to clear doubts about how to approach Nifty and Bank Nifty for intraday trading. So kindly watch the entire video to know how to approach Nifty and Bank Nifty and be on the profitable side. Let's go into the charts. So as we know already, like most of the times, Nifty and Bank Nifty are dependent on each other. Even then, one can take a trade only depending upon the analysis which you make either on Nifty or Bank Nifty. My approach to Nifty and Bank Nifty in case of intraday trading is I do an overall view of weekly, daily, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so this is what I do whenever I approach or whenever I start trading in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay, so my advice to all fellow traders are whenever you come to trade in Nifty or Bank Nifty, kindly have a look how the market is or how the structure is in weekly, daily, 1 hour and 15 minutes, so that you will be having an idea where the market is, whether it is at weekly high or daily high or monthly high or at all-time high or at, so when you have a clear view where is the weekly, daily or 1 hour support and resistance, you won't be initiating any wrong trade. Okay, so as a part of it, I will like to show you the past examples and then we'll come into daily and current market. For example, let's consider we are on 17th November 22. Okay, so these will be the levels and let's mark for the analysis for 18th. I will just show you some back tested results and then we'll come to the current scenario. So we'll be marking level for 18th. Okay, let's imagine we are on 18th November and how we will approach the market. So just ignore whatever is there on the right hand side. This is just for an example. Okay. So let's imagine we are not here. So we are making the charts ready for the next day. Okay, one thing like most of the traders out here in India who's doing trading in Nifty and Bank Nifty or in stocks also, we knew about support and resistance. But when you come into the actual market doesn't reverse exactly from one single line. When we call it as a resistance, and if we draw a line over here, so the resistance is 42,666. So whenever the market comes here, it doesn't exactly touch the resistance and turn. Either it will cross the line or else it might take an entry well before the resistance. So one can have an idea of what is support and resistance, but whereas when they're coming to the actual market, one should be able to mark the reversal areas in terms of zones. Okay, so zones is nothing but it is a particular area within which like market can reverse within the zone anytime. It's not like resistance, like it hits the line and it reverses. You can see here, I just mark it randomly from where market reversed. When it came here, it came in first, second, it went in the zone, and again, it didn't hit the stop loss and it didn't give full target also. It went into the zone deeply and then it gave a fall. So my advice to traders in Nifty and Bank Nifty is do not make a trade or do not initiate a trade or do not do analysis just based on support and resistance. I would like to advise you guys have a practice of marking as zones. Okay. So when you do marking in zones, your stop loss will be on safer side if you mark it correctly. Okay. So as I said already, we will just start the analysis for how I will be approaching the market. So we are on 17th. Okay. So one should be able to identify a major reversal point by looking into the larger green or larger red candle. Okay. So what does it indicates? So just for example, as I said, one should be able to understand a strong reversal point by seeing the long red and green candle. For example, this is a red candle. This is a doji candle or a base candle. Followed by that, we have a strong bullish green candle or marbosa. Or so, for example, I am marking this area blindly. I don't know what has happened in the backside. So what I'm saying is, when a market is falling or when it is going up, you can identify a powerful reversal point by looking into this lengthy green or red candle. Here, in case of buy, there is a red candle, and followed by that, there is a big red candle. Sorry, there is a big green candle. So I just marked the doji candle, which is before the green candle. So I am considering this as a strong buying candle. Okay, so this is what exactly I want to say it to guys. So this is what I want to convey to you guys. So I just, for an example, I just plotted it blindly. I marked this zone. Why? Because there was a red candle and followed by that doji candle, and there's a strong green candle, which is double size of red candle. And again, the momentum continued. So based on this reason, like this rally from where it started, from this base candle, which is after the red. So I mark this as a zone. So what has happened? Market went all the way up. So whenever the price came here, it touched on the first attempt only, it has gone up. Why? Because just for an example, you can say this is a powerful green and there are number of pending buy orders. So that is why when the price came here, the pending orders executed and went all the way up. So what is the reward? So for a stop loss of for a stop loss of 24 points, the reward achieved is 222 points. So my advice to beginners and experienced traders who couldn't make profit consistently, my only advice is do not take random trade anywhere in between a supply zone and demand zone. So wait for your entry at a major demand zone or a supply zone and then initiate a trade. Or in other words, always buy at the bottom and sell on top. Don't buy in between and don't make your stop loss points so much. In case if it hits your stop loss, it will be huge. And same thing on the opposite side, on the upper side. Do not buy at top. And in case if market reverses back, then again you'll be in huge loss. So this is what I want to convey today. How to identify a strong buying or selling zone for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay. So a simple way to identify a proper entry point is identifying a strong green candle or a strong red candle for sell. For buy, it is strong green, and for sell, it is bigger red candles. Again, I can show you number of examples randomly anywhere. I will not pick any one point and I will say this is where the market reacted. And also, I would like to say, like, there is no holy grail and there is no 100% winning in any kind of trade or even in life. So what we try to do is we will just minimize the losses by exactly finding the right entry point. Okay, so we are here. We are on 1st June 22. Okay. So I will show you the live examples how the market has reacted. And I won't say every green candle is a strong buying and selling because here it reacted. So I won't say in such a way. But I will be showing you as an example for identifying the right buying and selling area. Okay. So what we see here, there was a huge selling happening from the back and a doji candle came, indecisive candle came, and followed by that, a big green candle has come. So what I have told you, how to identify a reversal area, look for a green candle in a downtrend or look for a red candle in an uptrend. These two are reversal patterns and the same happens for continuation also. I will tell you that later. So here in this case, there's a red candle, a doji candle and followed with big green candle. But I will not consider this zone as a buying area because this green candle, it did not close above the red candle. So this is a weaker buying setup. So I will, even though if it is a reversal area, I will not take a risk in this point. Okay. So this is shown only to show you how to identify a buying or selling candle. So you need to identify this kind of candles. So I will go to the next scenario. So over here, what I have told you, identify for a big red candle for a downtrend. So whenever price comes and touch this area in the future, for sure there will be a rejection and one can go for a sell trade in over here. See, I just mark here randomly and left it. So I marked it here. I was waiting for 6th to get an entry. The price came here, but it did not touch. So unless the price is coming to my sell area, I will not be initiating a trade. So instead of making a profit, it is better for me to sit and watch without making a loss. But what has happened? Price came here all the way. It went down. The next day, the price, it came to this point and see the fall. Okay. Great, right? So what you're supposed to do, identify a huge selling candle in an uptrend and identify a huge green candle in a buy trend to find out a major reversal point and see the stop loss ratio once again. So for a risk of 133 points, it gave a reward of 700 points. So this is what market is all about. Identify a right entry point and make your entry at the right zones. So if you miss your entry here, and I will not advise you to take a trade in between here, here, here. In case if you miss your trade, like you can use these two candles as a pattern. This is nothing but a top formation or shooting star followed by an engulfing. In case if you didn't make an entry here, whenever this low is broken, you can go for a sell. Okay, but I won't, since there's a huge fall already, I won't tell you guys to take a trade after you missed an entry. So that is not acceptable at all. So if you make your entry here and your stop loss is well above this area, so do not take random trades or don't catch a falling knife or don't get in a running bus. And ultimately what will happen, you'll be the sufferer. So this is sell setup which we got randomly. I will go for the next setup. So we'll look for downtrend, and the end of downtrend we'll look for green candle. So for me, this is a downtrend. So at the end of downtrend, I'm looking for a green candle. See, this is the second example. So price came to this. It took the first entry here. It gave a minimum reward of 1:1.85. For a risk of 200 points, it gave a reward of 376 points. But whereas it did not stop there, it came for a re-entry and it gave a huge points, you can say. So for a reward of 200 points, for a risk of 200 points, it gave a reward of 1000 points. Got it? It's on the same day. Again, we'll try to identify more points, more reversal points where you're supposed to take an entry. This entry is already taken here, so we'll ignore it. So these are all sideways movement, again downward. Price range. This is a buying point. As I told before, nobody can assure 100% profit in the market. So as a part of it, this is strong buying actually. But the next day, I think maybe because of some major news, it hit a stop loss. So as I told before, there is no 100% strategy anywhere. Again, if you see here, this is a strong downtrend. And as per our method, there is a downtrend followed by engulfing candle and followed by a doji candle and followed by the big green engulfing candle or a Marbosa candle. So we identify this as a strong buying zone. So based on that, we marked it. But next day when the market opened, due to some reason, it hit the stop loss. And if anyone who is vigil or who want to take risk or who is confident of this powerful demand zone, they should have initiated trade whenever there's a two green candle close above the zone. So again, what is the reward? Sorry, internet issues. So again, what has happened? For a risk of 150 points, the reward it gave on the same day, you can say almost 273 points, or as a positional call, it has given a risk reward of 1:10 or 1:7.3 over here, or the trend just continued like that. But we will not be carry forwarding any of our positions. To be in simple, we can say for a risk of 100 points, 155 points, the reward achieved by 330 is 550 points. So this is how one should identify a strong buy and sell zone and be profitable. And we know very well Nifty and Bank Nifty, there is a high probable chance of stop loss getting hit if you are not on the right side. So my kind advice is do not randomly enter in between the zones. So make your entry at the right entry point. So hope you guys might have understand how to make your entry in Nifty and Bank Nifty and can get minimum 1:3 targets. So this is what I want to convey to you guys. For a minimum risk, how to achieve a higher reward. This can be achieved only by taking a trades at proper support and resistance and do not initiate any trade in between. So I have showed you random examples everywhere in random buy and random sell. I can show you more. Again, see, this is what I have marked over here. The point which has acted before, it has worked once again over here and see the reward. So this one I have marked randomly only and it gave a target already, but still it reacted to the zone in the future too. So for a risk of 162 points, it gave a reward of almost 972 points, which is nothing but 1:6. And again, I can show you more examples. So this is an uptrend. This is an uptrend. At the end of uptrend, look for a huge red candle. Here, in case of doji candle, the same red candle has acted up. So I'll be marking this as a zone, or else I need to mark this whole red candle as a zone. So what has happened? Market came down. Over here, it took entry. And for a risk of 161 points, first target of 483 points, second target of 574 points it has given. I can show you many examples so that you guys can be familiarized with this setup and can be profitable. And what has happened here once again, this was an uptrend and this is the correction. For a higher trend, this is a correction, but we see on the minor node, this correction is a smaller downtrend. So in this downtrend, we have a change of direction. So we need to mark this point. Depend upon one stop loss, either they can mark from body to lowest point or else the full wick to wick, one can take it. So let's see how the market has reacted in the future over this point. Okay, after this point, market never came to this. Let's hope for the bounce when the, okay, there is a possibility for the market to touch 36,400 in the future. So let's see how the market reacts. So this is what, and again, I will show you more examples. So this is our uptrend. Okay, this is our doji candle followed by that big red candle. So which is our reversal zone? As I said here, this is an uptrend. In an uptrend, okay, we'll start from here only. This is an uptrend and there is no major red candle. So this is a red candle, sorry, doji candle and followed by the no red. And this red, it did not come at the end of a uptrend. So we will not consider this point as a reversal point. Again, what has happened? Again, it went an uptrend. So this is our zone, sell zone. So we'll see failures also. Okay. So you can say this is an uptrend, and at the end of uptrend, there's a huge red candle. It came, and we have justifications for this also, and let's see into it. But we will take it as the other way. What has happened on the top of uptrend? We have got a huge red candle, and we mark this as a zone. And what has happened here? Genuinely, we can accept that stop loss has been hit at this point. Okay, and again the uptrend continued, and again this is the top point. Again we are going for the next entry. So we have one genuine stop loss so far. Okay, again now what has happened? Again on top of uptrend, we have got a huge red candle, selling candle, and followed by that a confirmation candle. So this is one of the reasons why this zone has failed. We have a huge red candle and there is no follow-up. So if there might have been another small red also, this level would have been acted as a sell zone. But it didn't happen here. But here we have green candle, doji candle, strong red candle followed by that one more red candle. So we mark this as a zone. And what has happened? In front of your eyes. Market opened here, and when the price is going up, nobody needs to take any risk. But as soon as the price closes below the zone, one can initiate a sell trade. So what is the result? So since the wick is above the zone, we need to keep the stop loss above the wick only, not above the zone. So for a risk of 114 points, the reward achieved is 735, or overall if you see almost 861 points, which is nothing but 1:7. So I can show you n number of examples how to mark a zone and how to initiate a trade. And what I'm showing you out here is nothing but pure technical analysis. It's a pure technical analysis. And this technical analysis is common for all stocks, index, currencies, commodities, crude oil, gold, and it is applicable for all time frames also. Why I have showed you Nifty and Bank Nifty? It is because we are doing mostly intraday. So we just initiate a trade, we take a trade, book our profits, and we take rest for the rest of the day. So this is why we do this. So this is why we choose 1 hour and 15 minutes analysis for an intraday trading. Okay. So like this, we have n number of examples out here to find out where is the exact entry and exit points. And you guys, if you keep following this method for a quite shorter time, you can say, if you keep following this, I'm sure that you will gain confidence. And instead of catching 20 points, 30 points in a Bank Nifty, for sure you guys will be able to catch 100 points, 150 points. And this is possible only if you're following this method for at least 3 to 6 months, then only you will get clear confidence. So this is what I want to share to my students and also the subscribers out here in YouTube. So as I have said earlier, I have started my teaching on how to follow the footprints of institutions, how to follow big banks, how to identify smart money technique. I have started my classes already and the enrollment is already going on, and the details are already published in Facebook, Instagram, and my Telegram channels. Thanks for watching my channel. Thanks for your continued support. Do like and subscribe my channel so that it will encourage me to give you more techniques, and this will help you to be on the profitable side. Once again, thank you for watching my video, and do enable the notification icon so that whenever there is any updates, you guys will be updated with that. Thank you for watching.